I'm Tim Durham Sr., and I'm going to show you another variation of how to easily split a beehive. This beehive consists of 3 deep brood chambers, 3 deep boxes, and that's too many normally. And so I'm gonna show you how I'm going to split this up, and you're going to see it. I have not been into this hive recently, so you will see what I see live, so to speak. Okay, this is a queen excluder. I'm just going to lay it right here for convenience only. This is an empty brood chamber. I'm going to put it on top of the queen excluder. Now I'm going to go into this top brood chamber, one frame at a time, and get an idea of what's in there. If it's only honey or eggs and brood, larvae. I'm suspecting that in the second brood chamber I will find more eggs, larvae, and brood in the second brood chamber. So and I'm anticipating transferring all these frames in this brood chamber, and I'm going to shake the bees off real good. And I anticipate putting all these frames in this brood chamber into this empty brood chamber. And that's another way of being able to clean up the burr comb, the bridge comb, and you need to do that. And so this brood chamber has, the burr comb and propolis has been cleaned out of it. So if I transfer these frames over here, then I'll take this brood chamber home and clean it up. Most of the time I use pine needles in my smoker, and it makes a nice thick white smoke, and that's what you want. There's different fuels that you can use in your smoker. Cardboard, but cardboard will burn your eyes, but if you run out of pine needles, you can use cardboard. You have to keep the soot cleaned out of this smoker frequently with these pine needles. If you don't, you wish you have. Okay, I'm going to take the top off. Now, I have no idea what I'm going to find in this top brood chamber. There's not a lot of bees in this top brood chamber. There's some, but not what I'd call a lot. They're probably storing honey. That's why you don't want a big brood chamber on top during the honey flow. They'll store honey on there, and an old man like me, 71 years old, if it's full of honey, I can't pick it up. I'd have to get my grandson out here to do that, and he's interested in girls. He's not interested in picking up a heavy super of honey. All right, and that's exactly what they're doing. Okay, I see some eggs. There's some eggs in this brood frame. Now I'm gonna get my spacer and make these even before I put it back on there. But right now, if I can, I'm gonna set this. Excuse my backside. I'm gonna set this brood chamber on that top that I took off, so it won't be on the ground. All right, now I'm gonna put my hive tool in the middle instead in the corners. A lot of people, and me included, you keep doing it in the corner, and you'll mash that wood, and finally it'll get damaged enough. I'm sorry. Oh mercy! I'm getting too old for that. All right, now I set that top brood chamber off. That queen could be in there. I don't know. Because I did see eggs, so she could be in there. Now we're going to take the outside frame out. Where's my smoker? I'm going to give them a little smoke drift across the top of them. And now this frame, there's different. That one tried to get me. This frame puller There's different brands, different shapes, and I kind of like this one the best. You almost need one to get the first frame out. All right. Now I'm gonna throw that frame puller down. All right. Now there's old honey on this one. I don't really see any eggs yet, but I'm gonna shake all these bees off. I feel sure the queen wasn't on there anyway. All right, now I'm gonna try to move as fast as I can, tell you the truth. And now this is a frame of full honey. It's old honey. I'm gonna shake them off. I am anticipating and hoping that there's eggs, larvae, and capped brood on this middle brood chamber. All right. I don't see capped brood on there. Check that off. This old dark comb, it is hard to see the eggs in it because it's shiny. But if I don't see any eggs, larvae, or brood in here, I see an egg, not a whole lot of egg. I'm trying to get the sun. This queen, she may not be doing, she may be running out of steam. I see a couple of eggs. Mercy, I hope I find some brood in here, because if I don't, eggs, larvae, and brood, then I won't be able to split it like I was anticipating doing. All right, now I'm seeing some eggs and young larvae in this frame. All right, I'm gonna shake them off. I'm looking for the queen also. If I see her, then I'll be more gentle. But she's not. I don't think she's doing a super duper job. But okay, I see eggs and larvae in this one, but they're not really consistent. So she's probably getting older. All right, now here's the next one. Now I'm looking for the queen all the time, okay? And oh, there she is. Whoopee! She's a pretty thing, but now I can't realize where the camera is showing. Right there is the queen. I hope right there, at the end of my finger, is the queen. I hope I'm holding it correctly so it's in the camera. It's hard for me to tell. Right there is the queen. If you can see her, right there. I hope she's a pretty queen. Oh, she's by herself. All right. And see, I don't know if I'm holding it. See there by herself? She's a pretty queen. All right, but I kind of question whether she's doing a real good job. Now, I'm going to shake them off. And, okay, I see her down there. Okay, there she goes. She went down into the bottom brood chamber. Now I can quickly transfer the rest of the frames. I don't have to shake the rest of them off, because I saw her. She went down into that bottom brood chamber. So I'm going to quickly transfer the rest of the frames. Yeah, she's running out of steam. She's not doing a super duper job. She needs to be replaced. But right now, what I'm attempting to make a split. But she needs to be replaced, and I will do that. Now, the bees are in here on the wall. I'm gonna shake them off. Now, you remember the brood chamber I had on top that I sit on the ground? Excuse my backside. Oh, that's heavy. All right, I'm gonna put that on top. All right. Now this brood chamber here, it's sitting on the queen excluder. Okay, I'm gonna set this queen excluder and the brood chamber back on top. I'm telling you, anybody can do this. If you're a beginner beekeeper, if you're an old timer like me, anybody can do this. I was lucky and found the queen. Now, I will come back tomorrow. More bees will come up here because there's brooding larvae up here. I will come back tomorrow and I will set this brood chamber on a bottom board and take it 2 miles off and put a new queen in there. A queen is everything. If you don't have a good queen, you don't have anything. So I'll come back tomorrow and do that. So that turned out fairly well. There goes a local right there.